Yeah, I always took pride that I dealt with my problems soberly, avoiding the fact that I would hide first, trusting they wouldn't notice me, like they wouldn't know it's me. If there's weakness, don't let it show in me, till I realized my way of facing them was confronting them in my poetry. Learn from my brother's errors, potential deterred by unguided actions. Please don't fault me for using this lack of advancement to my advantage. My mother conveys such wisdom, I hope I share in its existence. My father looks like failure, I hope I bear no resemblance, but still this hate keeps trying to follow me. Look, things I've arrived at the conclusion. True friendship is a dying art. It happens when lying tongues take the place of a lion's heart. The sad part is I became a walking contradiction, playing the role of the aggressor when I'm usually the victim. See, it boils down to trust, and loyalty's a must. And I return the favor if you spoil me with such. But when the devil senses perfection, he'll try to intervene. What better way to split real niggas than sending a bitch between? You wanted to love her, I just had questions about moving forward. My team never copping laterals. Loan me your ears, I give you my soul, that's collateral. The haters try to body me, instead should try to embody me. Try to steal my stingers, we classify them as wannabes. All these attempted robberies got me fighting a damn case, catching double homies for killing you and your fan base. A rookie spitting with the veteran's tongue. I feel I'm better than all, fuck being better than some. Fuck asking hoes who say I'm better than none, cause haters answers like 3 minus 4, always a -1. Yeah, but Priest don't mind it, he don't need co-signing. Ego same size as a Detroit. Led by misconception when the man that's not his dad suddenly promises protection. I guess this is confusion. Could I hold that shit against him? Seeking mother's confirmation every time that I correct him. Since I strive for his approval, most of the times I'm quite lenient. I fear that too harsh of a discipline will portray me as indecent. Fear he'll ask about his dad, where I refuse to let him see him. Cause you can't just schedule time with him at your own fucking convenience. Keep in mind I only hold his best interest in my path, and there's no words I'd rather hear than when he says he loves me back. Right now I can't give him riches, but I always give him time. I may not have gave him his life, but I vow to give him mine. Lyrics, I wanna share it, but I got this funny feeling that fame will make my forgetfulness more apparent. Like if I missed a few birthdays of some people I ain't been calling. I always been absent-minded, now all of a sudden it's a problem. It just comes with the dream I'm chasing. Who am I to give it up? You strike a deal, many will fear they're entitled to a cut, and I wanna be their savior, but they ain't tell me when you set out to change the world will return the favor. Yeah.
So many people out here searching, trying to find who they are.
What's up, Dad? This is Brandon. Nice to meet you. A bit informal, but possibly the only way I can reach you. Don't get me wrong, this ain't a pity song, cause in no way would I need you unless the kidney is gone. I can walk before I crawl, cause the kid's knees are strong. But if ever the kid's knees is gone and the kid's needs is long, my mother tell me the only thing the kid needs is God. Just hard for a boy when the only man kin to me is gone. A young nigga with big dreams, just trying to pedal through life, but couldn't pedal a bike till I was 16. Kinda pitiful, so I learned how to run fast. A good way of opting out from being ridiculed. I remember all the falls, so many forgiveness. I try to proceed without wonder, but I'm battling these demons and it seems I'm outnumbered. Give me a path, I can't lead without direction, especially when the haters tend to feed on my transgressions. Of course I'm gonna bleed without a weapon, I'm in need of some protection. If followers see weakness, then I'll be greeted with rejection. Trying not to lose my faith in them, but even Jesus asked, why'd you forsaken them?
One day this world gon' turn to ashes. So where's my matches? Where's my matches? I blow the flame out, the world is dark now.
You should have moved him. I don't do it for attention. My motive isn't the money, just thrills of creating beauty when what I was given was ugly. Even if my plate is full, I don't intend to let it stuff me, cause rappers' lyrics turn stale when they get a little less hungry. Such cloud of views of the game, I talk about making it rain. Uploaded a couple songs with hopes of downloading fame. Ain't posting rap with these gimmicks, but you'll find only a few will work. Should've looked for hard, and I try that for a Google search. I get why people yearn to belong to something else. Gives a sense of security, being part of something bigger than yourself. But you're dead when you learn what independence is, which helped me to conclude being a loner has its benefits. This shit is like a heist to me. Right now I'm on a stakeout. Since I believe all my burdens hurt sometimes with faith, but at my age proposed to be a learning curve. Cause my mind's still susceptible to evil apprehension. comprehension. And prayer seems to move slower than the devil's active henchman. Did you know I blocked my past out? Cause when moms and brother fought, I feel cowardly that I backed out. Never did a thing to try and bring love back to that house. As a result, I get so nervous to the point I almost pass out from fear of courage I lack. Now I'm led to second guessing, hoping I had the best direction. Cause steps I take, you don't accept them, but then neglect to correct them. Like I feel you gave me a gift, and it's in this here rapping. But why give me a gift if there's no one here to unwrap it? See how my mind goes back and forth? And if I doubt you, it's not because of my progression, but more so the lack of yours. I'm also waiting on the why. But a wise woman told me sometimes you gotta shut up if you wanna hear his reply. So I hush, and I'm humble. Now listen to you. Fuck next year.
Alright. That shit was hard. That shit was hard.
That's a nice little fun ass track. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's gonna be fun. Let me
He said, fuck next year.
let me hear just the first verse so I can see if I like my voice or if I need to go higher or lower.
First day of high school, and I can sense uneasiness in my nerve. Gotta make a good impression, can't be categorized as a nerd or a lame or a perv. But damn, there's so many fat asses, and I'm about to be tardy. And where the hell are my classes? So I asked someone who seemed to be educated on the topic. Next thing I know, I'm being stuffed inside of a locker. Finally, they let me out. But damn it, now I'm late, and the teacher had no sympathy for anything I had to say. Well, so much for excuses. These seniors seem so abusive. Last year I was the ish. When did I become the nuisance? And what's up with everyone's fashion? I mean, I ain't trying to knock it, but what you mean I can't wear these forces with everything in my closet? Please stop it. I wasn't prepared for this type of transition. Guess there's a few things the 8th grade counselor didn't mention, like no field trips. I've been anxiously waiting to get here. Now every day I'm thinking, man, I can't wait till next year. To the Pep Rally, to the Pep Rally. Sing it to the front, sing it to the front. To the Pep Rally, to the Pep Rally. Juniors to the left, juniors to the left. To the Pep Rally, to the Pep Rally. Sophomore to the back, yeah, sophomore to the back. To the Pep Rally, to the Pep Rally. Freshman, sit your ass down. Alright, 1 year down, familiar with all the ropes, and I know my way around. Made a few friends, but you gotta be careful, cause the company you keep is the way you'll be viewed forever. Learn to stay away from gothics, don't get caught. Yeah. Yeah. I don't wanna be a letdown. Yeah. Check. If the game is what my singles handed me, then I can change the game single-handedly. Ask God what he demands of me, cause what I plan to be might collide with what he has planned to me. Gotta discuss my growth to the very person that planted me. He may disagree with what I consider a masterpiece, thinking I'm so well mixed that not even he can master me. Yeah, it's a blasphemy that I know right from wrong, but I proceed to make a song that I went and played for my mom. And of course she'll compliment me, but wonders if God is still in me as I decrease all of the values that she instilled in me. Did I succumb to all the pressure, or were all my options evil and I tried to pick the lesser? I wish she'd understand, I'm only just a man with goals to feed my fam, but she would rather starve than to eat from a dirty hand. Sorry for what you see, sometimes the seed you plant doesn't always become a tree. Yeah.